Hi folks, what's happening? Before I get into the Raw review today, I want to discuss before that the TNA, what's been going on TNA, and what something sort of happened in the last WWE taping. But I'll get into that in a second. First of all, I want you guys to subscribe to a guy called Dr. Resurrection. This guy is so damn funny. You have to check him out. I'm going to post two of his channels that he has. And one also is called In the Drunk Tank, which is extremely funny. So guys, I want you to go on this video, click down on that link, and I want you to subscribe to this guy's channel, and I want you to comment and give your feedback. This guy is absolutely so funny. And do you know what else I like about him is that it's something that's not on YouTube. You see a lot of people on YouTube, they're doing they're copying other people. This guy does his own thing, and I want you guys to subscribe to this man and comment as well, and just give your feedback on it. Also, gonna go talk about TNA now. It's been known in the last taping that Hulk Hogan said the word tsunami. I haven't watched the TNA taping, but apparently on the internet universe it is said that he said the word tsunami. Whether or not that will be aired on TNA is another thing. But seriously, Hulk tsunami. There's a thing called Japan. I don't think you should be mentioning that, but anyway, he said that, and I don't want to do any spoilers for you because I know some of you are looking forward to Thursday. Some of you anyway, looking forward to Thursday to see what the incident that happened. But yeah. But anyway, we get straight into the Raw review. The Rock cut a promo. Funny as fuck. I'm not even joking. This promo was funny. Rock was always on the defensive on this last promo. This completely offensive, sorry. And he basically gets there's this kid who represents John Cena, and he takes that piss clean out of him. He even says it doesn't matter how you feel, and the kid starts crying and all, and says, "Oh, you're no talented," and all this. Yeah, it's absolutely funny. If anyone wants to check it out, just check it out. Oh, by the way, also I'm thinking of doing, WWE Raw and posting it on another channel, but we'll get into that possibly next week. Then Miz cuts a promo. He cuts a promo and he says that that his grandfather, his great grandfather, and all that they were nothing compared to the Miz, because the Miz is a WWE champion, which makes it he's better than them. Then, however, the Raw general manager, I don't know why they're still doing this gimmick, but anyway, the Raw general manager comes in, sends an email, and says, "Yeah, you will have an opponent that you have never faced before. Same as John Cena. John Cena will face someone that he has never faced before as well." Turns out that the Miz will face Great Khali, and Great Khali won that via disqualification. However, Miz kicked the living shite clean out of him. Khali was dominant at the start. However, the Miz grabs a chair, repeatedly beats the back out of him, and actually blood was pouring down his back. WWE actually zooms in on it, which is surprising because WWE don't particularly like blood on their shows. I think it's showing now that WWE are edging away from the PG form. But anyway, Khali wins via disqualification, but is completely destroyed. Next match, the Daniel Bryan against Sheamus. Now, as I'm sure you're aware of, I'm an Irishman, and I have to say Sheamus, when he was WWE champion, was impressive. However, they've been lately dropping the ball on him, and they've been he's on this losing streak. Turns out if Sheamus loses this match, he will leave the WWE. But if he wins, he becomes United States champion. So it's all or nothing sort of match. Long story short, the Sheamus is your new US champion. So I think they're going to start a feud off between them two. I mean, there's nobody really for Sheamus to feud against. But yeah, it was a good match actually. Sheamus at the end, Daniel Bryan goes. I think he was gonna go for a drop kick or something like that there on top of the turnbuckle. Jumps in midair. Sheamus out of nowhere, bang, straight. His big kick kicks him straight, and 1, 2, 3. That's it. Sheamus new US champion. The next promo is the Michael Cole and Lawler segment. For anyone who doesn't know, there's a team called Be Cool, and that was Rikishi, Grandmaster Sexy, and who else was it? Anyway, it was Grandmaster Sexy and Rikishi and all Emmons. It was sort of a team that they had, and well, he basically Grandmaster Sexy comes in, but not as Grandmaster Sexy as Jerry the King Lawler's son comes in and says, "Oh yeah, Jerry, blah blah blah." You know, it basically says, "Oh, Lawler wasn't much of a father to him," and Michael Cole thinks he's got the better of him. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Jim Ross comes in. Now, I'm so happy he's come in, and JR comes in, says, you know, you're not the voice of WWE, these people are, and walks away, and Cole says, oh, you're running off with your tail between your legs. Jim Ross says, right, I'm going to kick the shit clean out of you. Takes his hat off and all, runs into the ring. Jack Swagger comes in, interrupts the match, and Michael Cole thinks he's got the better end for now. So yeah, Michael Cole, you know, I have to say this story's been well written. I never thought here myself, Michael Cole and Lawler match, you know, it's pretty well written. Good to see Stone Cold in it as well, actually, which is good for a referee. Anyway, Randy Orton against Mason Ryan. Randy Orton hits him with an RKO at the end. Mason Ryan will none of Nexus will be with CM Punk at the WrestleMania match. So it'll be Randy Orton against CM Punk, straight up match, no people intervening in that match. Next segment was Vicky Guerrero against Trish Stratus. However, Snooki was at ring, she was sitting down watching the match. Beforehand, Snooki slapped Vicky Guerrero, and I have to say, Snooki did pretty well. You know, unlike most sort of Raw sort of guests, she did pretty well. Turns out, Vicky Guerrero wins. This was a no disqualification match, by the way. She wins, and Lay Cool comes in. They interfere in that match, and they help Vicky get the win. However, at the very end, it was announced that Snooki, Trish Stratus, and John Morrison will be against Dolph Ziggler and Lay Cool, and they will face at WrestleMania. So be interesting to see how Snooki gets on in that match, because you know she has no wrestling experience. But anyway, next match, Alberto Del Rio against John Cena. John Cena wins via disqualification. Alberto Del Rio basically on the ropes. John Cena ready to hit him with an attitude adjustment. Then the guy from NXT comes in, and he interrupts it. Brodus Clay, who actually thought should have won it, but he comes in, intervenes in it. No disqualification, Cena. Then all of a sudden, the rock music kicks off, and something that was very well worked. The Miz comes in as the Rock. People thought it was the Rock, but it was actually the Miz. Miz comes in, beats the crap out of Cena. Hits him with the various objects around the ring, and at the very end hits him with a skull crushing finale on the WWE logo banner. So all in all, it was a very good Raw. Be interesting to see when when The Rock comes in, and I pray that they do not do that. The Rock helps Cena at the end of the match. I hope that's not the case. But anyway, all in all, good Raw. So I want your thoughts on my review, and also going to be posting a special St. Patrick's Day thank you to my subscribers. tomorrow. So tune in for that, guys, as well. All right. So I'm signing it here, guys, and I hope you have a happy St. Patrick's Day tomorrow.